Hello friends, welcome to a new lecture on previous year questions of AIMS. Which of the following which is false about apoptosis? Okay, apoptosis, no inflammation is present. True. In apoptosis there is no inflammation. Plasma membrane is intact. True. Affected by dedicated genes. Yes, that is true. Like we have pro-apoptotic genes and anti-apoptotic genes. Pro-apoptotic genes like we have BAX and back, whereas anti-apoptotic genes like BCLX, BCL2 are present. So this is also true. Organelle swelling, actually there is organelle shrinkage will occur in apoptosis instead of swelling. Okay, so this is correct. So this is false. Okay, so the answer here is organelle swelling because it is false in apoptosis. Okay, next question is, a trauma patient presents to the emergency department. There is no time for cross matching. FFP of which can be transfused safely. A trauma patient, okay, it is fresh frozen plasma. See, if it is blood grouping, you can transfuse O negative blood safely. If it is fresh frozen plasma, in O negative blood, in the plasma of O negative blood, you will see A antibody will be seen, B antibody will be seen, and also RH antibodies will be seen in the plasma. So if it is AB RHD positive, then you won't see any antibodies. I will just draw a chart for this so that you will see. If it is A blood group on the RBCs and on the plasma. On the RBCs you will see A antigen is present, and in the plasma you will see presence of B antibody. Then if it is B blood group, you will see B antigen on RBC and A antibody is seen in plasma. If it is O blood group, you won't see any antigen on RBC, but you will see both A and B antibody in the plasma. If it is AB blood group, you will see A and B antigen on RBC, you will see no antibody in plasma. If it is RH positive, you will see RH positivity in the RBC and you will see nothing in the plasma. So if you wanted to transfuse plasma which has no reaction, then obviously you should transfuse this AB blood group, because there is no antibodies in the plasma, and positive, that is RH positive blood group, because they have no antibodies in the plasma. So obviously here answer is AB and RHD positive antibodies you should transfuse. Then the next question, identify the marked structure given in the picture below. The picture is not clear, but if you just see here, the lipofuscin granules are seen here. Actually the picture is not clear. Okay, and one more thing, we will have to see one liners about this blood groups. So if you were asked what is the universal, I will write in the next page. Okay, what is the universal blood group donor? Universal blood group donor, that is who can give blood to everyone. Universal blood group donor is universal blood group donor is O negative, because there will be no antibodies on the RBC. Then universal acceptor blood group acceptor is AB positive. Then universal fresh frozen plasma donor, universal fresh frozen plasma donor is AB positive, whereas universal fresh frozen plasma acceptor is O negative. So this is one thing which you have to learn, you should remember. Then the next question, okay, question is, an intern while collecting the blood spill it over the floor. What should be done next? What should be done for blood spills? Blood spills, you should put some mop the floor. No. See, when there is a blood spill, first and foremost you should make the blood disinfectant, because you are not sure whether the patient might have AIDS, HIV or hepatitis B, which can easily transmit to the other person. So first and foremost you should make the blood disinfectant. So before that, first and foremost, whenever you see some blood spills, you will have to put the absorbable material over the blood spills, and followed by that you will um, wipe the area with water and detergent, and then you will saturate the area with sodium hypochlorite. Okay, first and foremost, whenever there is some spillage of the blood, so first, if there are any broken pieces, all those broken pieces should be removed. Then you should use disposable paper towels to absorb as much of the body fluids as possible. Then you should wipe the area with water and detergent until it is visible clean, and then we have to disinfect it with by saturating the area with sodium hypochlorite 0.5%. Okay, and then after putting 0.5% sodium hypochlorite, you will have to rinse off the tongs, brush and pan, everything under the running water, and you should remove the gloves and discard them. Wash your hands properly with soap and water. So this is how you will manage the blood spills. Right? Thank you for watching.